how to do this on Bluestacks. If you just want to skip to that part, click the timestamp in the description. Otherwise, let's continue. Let's continue forward. Alright, hello, and welcome to the 2020 version of how to get all the cards in PvZ Heroes. Basically 2021. Quarantine edition. If I'm being honest, the only good thing that has came out this year was the Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand update. Let's go, baby. If you even watch my channel, or if you're just here for the hacks, for the files, whatever, you do you. But this video is to show you for the files and how to do it. How to do it and just for the files. Alright, shut up. Let me just shut up and get started. Alright, first you want to do, click the link. It's in the description for the files and ES File Explorer. You don't necessarily need it, but it would be recommended that you do. So download the files. Alright, downloading files. Also, people say I made them files, they're the mod or whatever. Right there, owner, Eddie Santoso, I don't know what the hell. So he made it. And plus it said, made February 7th, 2019. I did not make the video on like February 7th. It was like October or something. I don't remember. I think it has to be October. I think so. Anyways, download the files. Download ES File Explorer. It won't harm your device, I promise you. Just download it. Open it. This is done. Open with package installer. Or I don't know. Well, just download it, pretty much. Install. Alright, once it's done, open. And assuming that you don't have PvZ Heroes closed, make sure it's closed. And then if you're like, oh, I copy and pasted the files, but nothing happened, trust me. Make sure you have your game closed when you start doing this, alright? Or at least do this and then restart your game. Then complain. I'm sorry. Alright, download. So here's the zip folder. So what you want to do is hold it. Because once the folder is zipped, you can't rename the file. So that's why you have to extract it. Extract it anywhere, just leave it on default. Then open the folder. It should be this one. So back. Alright, now rename the card data 171 file to, it changes the 1 to 2. Change recipe text 30. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but hopefully I feel like I'm going at okay speed. Change that to 30. Then copy. It doesn't matter which one you copy and paste first, but just do it what I do first so you won't get confused. So copy. Press the back button, not cancel, on your phone. Back again. Then go to Android. Data. PvZ Heroes. Files. Catchy. Bundles. Files. Cards. Then paste. Apply to all. Blah blah blah. Overwrite. Alright, now go back. All the way back, or to go faster, just go to library home. Let's go back to internal storage. Download. Once again, keep PvZ. The unzipped folder. Copy the recipe dex 30. Android. Data. PvZ Heroes, Files, Catchy, Bundles, Files, Deck Recipes, Paste, Apply to all, Overwrite. Alright, so once you do that, you're going to want to open PvZ Heroes. And I felt like, we'll open it, and I felt like the last video I made didn't really specific. I wasn't specific on what to do. I don't know the other word. Specify, I don't know what to do exactly. But here I am going to show you exactly what to do to get the sparks. I'm going to turn that down. Alright, so go to collection. First thing you want to see if this works or not, just go to info. It says -1 sparks, then yeah, it worked. So let me explain the strategy. So make sure you have Solar Flare. If not, save up 750 gems and buy her. You need her. It's recommended because it's the fastest and cheapest. Alright. So you go to Solar Flare and make sure you're on the collection screen too, so you can get this done a lot faster too. So, Paradise 1. You have 40 reincarnations, 3 hammers. So what you want to do is buy the deck. Go back. Well, not that back, but back in the game. Accidentally click the button. Recycle extras. 36,000 sparks. 20 gems. And just go to decks, rinse and repeat. Go to Solar Flare. Now if you want to be a little cheaper, here's what I would do. It's a little slower, but here's what I would do. So obviously buy the deck. Then click on reincarnation. You can stay on this screen. You see how there's 40. Alright. So we're going to go all the way down till we have only 5 left. Which someone said this in the comments. I don't remember who. I feel like I do, but I can't be bothered to find this comment. Right. So once you have 5, you see now it costs 10. And technically you got 35,000 sparks for, 10 gems. Now you just, 10 gems. Well, first I played 20, but just to show you. Now you can only buy it for 10 and 35,000 sparks. Recycle extras once you buy the deck again, or do the other strategy, which is recycle the cards till you have 5. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And alright, so once you're done getting your sparks, or whatever, once you get, just to let you know, you can't play online. When you have this files, when you copy and pasted the files, you can't play online. Because some of the cards have the old stats. When you play online, it will say there's a problem with your game the minute you play a card with old stats, like Strawberrian. So don't play online. You can play offline too, but you can't play online. You can play offline and do the daily challenges, but that's about it. You can't do really much. You can't play online. That's it. So, well, how do you play online? Well, this is all you do. Go back to ES File Explorer, assuming that you did not close out the tab. Go to Cards. Well, first, close your game. I would recommend that. Delete the file. Make sure Move to Recycle Bin is not clicked and green checked. delete it. Now go to deck recipes, delete that, make sure green is not green checked. It's okay. Now reopen the game. You should crash the first time, but for some people it doesn't, and that's okay. So, should crash. Okay, now reopen it, and it should say, I believe, an N megabyte download is required. I mean, just download it, and you should be fine. Yeah, a 9 megabyte download. So just download it. I mean, it's just probably because it has something to do with deleting the files. It's been a hot minute since I last done this, so you can't really blame me. So you just download it. It should take a couple seconds, assuming that you don't have McDonald's Wi-Fi. So let it download. Also, I forgot to explain, when the cards say -1 sparks, you can't craft the cards for that, for -1 sparks. You can only craft the cards. Well, you can still craft them, but it won't take away 1 spark. It will only take away the same amount of sparks that card usually takes. Like a legendary is like 4,000, it will still take away 4,000 instead of 1. I don't know why my game is not loading. It's probably a Wi-Fi problem, but I don't know why it's not loading. It's probably a Wi-Fi issue. Sorry about that. It still works, I just don't know why it's frozen. Speaking of McDonald's Wi-Fi, looks like I'm the one with McDonald's Wi-Fi. Alright, there we go. Alright, should be loading now. There you go. You still keep everything too. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not, but you still keep everything. You keep your sparks. But you can still craft, like I said, you can still craft cards with the files or hacks enabled, to say the least. But I don't care, because this game's fucking paid to win. Yeah. I grinded this game ever since it came out. You want to know how many legendaries I had? Freaking, like 5. After grinding this game for like 4 years. I probably had a little bit more, but then I just gave up on this game. And then because of this hack, I just came back, but only for like a couple months. But hey, if you want all the cards, if you're good at making decks, you do you. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy this. If you're smart at making decks, which I'm not. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to be showing you how to do this on Bluestacks. Alright. Or assuming that you already skipped there to the video. Alright. So once again, you keep your stuff, and yeah. I'll explain a little bit more on Bluestacks and some of the things that I might have not explained yet, so yeah. Alright. Either you watched until this point of the video, or you clicked the timestamp in the description, which I wouldn't blame you if you're just here for Bluestacks. Anyways, so assuming you have Bluestacks downloaded, PvZ Heroes fully downloaded, and everything, I'm not showing you how to install Bluestacks, I'm showing you how to do, the thing. Alright. Alright, first what I want to do is make sure you're watching this, like I said. Make sure you get the files and download ES File Explorer from Google Chrome, but within Bluestacks, not like an external one, like from your own computer. And if it doesn't have it, then just download it, from Google Play Store. It should have it automatically though, if you have the right version. Alright. So, once you're watching the video or whenever you decide to do it, download the files, from here. I already have them, and download ES File Explorer because for some reason the downloads don't work. Well, I mean, you can't I don't know how to explain, overwrite files with just the Android. You can move files, but you can't really do anything else, so just download ES File Explorer as well. Download. It's just going to harm your device, but it's not, so no worries. Let that download. There should be a notification up here. Just drag down to see it. Alright, it's done. Open. Install. Installing. Guys, I promise I don't have McDonald's Wi-Fi. Okay. Alright, hopefully yours won't take as long as I did, because I don't know why it took so long. I think it's my Wi-Fi, honestly. Alright, welcome to ES File Explorer, and just push agree. Allow. When it says all that junk. Allow. Yet again, if you're worrying about all the special requirements it's asking, then just don't even bother with this app. Then if you're that worried, this app does nothing wrong to your computer. But anyways, or even on your phone too, which I showed earlier. But anyways, so you're gonna go to download. But since I already have the files extracted, once you downloaded the files, they should pop up in the folder. Then what you want to do is put more, extract to, doesn't really matter. Just, leave it at default, I guess, but it's more easier to do it that way. So you find the files easier. So they should pop up in a folder, and then it'll give you the option to rename them. Like you hold it, it says rename. And like I showed before, if you just skipped to this part of the video, but if you didn't, I'm just going to show you again. If you just open it from the zip file, it won't let you rename it. You have to rename it. You can't just copy and paste it. You can, but it won't work because you have to rename the files. So it doesn't work. Alright. So enough of that. Then again, earlier, but I'm just going to show again. Rename the files. Just change the 1 to a 2. Cardata 172. Hold. Rename this one. Oh, frick's sake. What the heck I just did? Alright. My bad. Alright. Hold this one. Rename. Right down here. Just change the 29 to a 30. Then once you're done, you can copy and paste whichever one you want first. It's just just do card data 172. Just do in the order I do it, so it'll be easier on you. So just gonna copy, go back. This should be a back button down here. Back. Don't go back again, otherwise you're gonna have to copy the file again. Then go to Android, Data, PvZ Heroes, Files, Catchy, Bundles, Files again. Go to Cards, assuming you got card data 172 first. Then down here, paste, and blah blah blah. Apply to all. Overwrite. Alright, successfully. Down there. Alright. So now, go back to home. Go back to internal storage. I think that's what it says because my recording thing is blocking it. So now I'll do the same thing but with recipe decks. 30. Then again, hold it. Copy. Go back. Then again, Android. Data. PvZ Heroes. Files. Catchy. Bundles. Files. Deck. Recipes. Then down here once again, paste. Same thing, apply to all. Overwrite. And it should say successfully. Alright, you can leave this open. I would say leave it open because you're going to have to delete the files after if you want to play online. First, let's open PvZ Heroes just to show that it worked. Alright. Alright, once PvZ Heroes open, well, don't click on ranked. I mean, if you accidentally do it like me, but no worries. Go to collection and immediately to see if this worked or not. Just click on any card. Then it should say craft 1, -1. But that doesn't work, so then again, I'm just telling you again, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work, so. Like, you can still craft the card, but it'll still take away, like, Galactic Cactus is 1000. It will still take away 1000, not 1. But to explain the strategy with 20 gems equals 30,000 sparks. That's all you have to do. Go to decks. Go to Solar Flare. Make sure you have Solar Flare. Or not, just grind gems and buy her for 750 gems. Don't even bother trying to get her in a pack, because that's just considered gambling, and you don't want to do that. They click on her deck. It's called Paradise 1. And this should pop up. So assuming that popped up, I'm just going to show you. Just going to recycle these cards real quick. Alright, so go to decks. Alright, assuming you're on the collection screen, because this will be a lot easier if you do. Go to Solar Flare, Paradise 1, Info. And here goes some strategy. 36 cards, which technically is 36,000 sparks, because when you recycle legendaries, it's 1,000 sparks. So, just do this, buy it. Now, like I said, if you're in the collection screen, it's easier. You just press the back button twice, recycle extras, and just rinse and repeat. Just buy the deck again. Or if you just want to go cheaper, but this strategy, I mean, well, it's the same strategy, but this method is a bit slower, which basically I saw someone in the comments do. You buy the deck, right? You buy the gems. Well, buy the deck. You click on the card, but you recycle until you get, sorry for the clicking, I'm sorry, until you get to 5, right? So that's 35,000 sparks, not 36,000. But if you click out of it, you can rebuy the gems, the deck for only 10 gems. So that's like 10 gems for 35,000 sparks. It's more slower, but it still works. I would recommend 20 gems for 36,000 because that's more faster. You can just recycle, boom, 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 boom. I don't know, my opinion, just faster. But if you want to do it this way, just go ahead, knock yourself out. But I personally like the other way. So then again, you buy the deck, go back, recycle extras, boom, 20 gems, 36,000 sparks. I don't know how the hell I have a million sparks, but ignore that. Alright. So, one question I got asked a lot when doing this video, or, when people had questions. Sorry, excuse me. Is that they couldn't play online, or it always kicked them. Now, here's the thing I'm just gonna say right now. When you play online, the problem with doing this so hack, but I don't care because this game's fucking pay to win. Sorry for swearing, but whatever. I don't like this gambling system. You'll notice what's a good card. Like you see how Strawberrian, for example, has its old stats. So when you play online, you're pretty much playing with people who got the game updated. So it's like the files make it like you're using like an older version of the game in some way. Jesus. Sorry about that. So the cards have old stats, and that's why the game will kick you the minute you or your opponent plays a card with old stats. Your game won't crash, but it'll just say there's a problem with your game or something, and it'll just kick you. So that's one question I get asked a lot. Other than that, this should work on Bluestacks 100% if you do exactly what I do. Remember, download the files from a browser within Bluestacks. Sounds like I have the coronavirus. And you should be good. I don't know how the hell I have only 3 of this. See, look, I'm going to show you right now. So, normally I think this card, uncommons take 50 sparks. So I'm going to spend 1. You see, it took away 1. It should say 619. But if I click the card again, or any card, it still took away 50 sparks. It didn't take away 1. So that pretty much proves that it doesn't work. But yeah, so now I'm going to show you. Again, if you still made it this far to the video, to play online. Which then again, you can play offline when you have this, files, I don't know, let me just fucking say it, hacks enabled. You can play offline as well, but you can't play online. You could do what they're called, daily challenges. Fucking hell, I don't do them anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, now I'm going to show you how to play online or stuff like that. I would show you, but Just take my word for it. So close the game. You don't have to. So go back, assuming you still left EX File Explorer opened. Then again, I'm just going to go back to show you. Go to internal storage, Android, data, PvZ Heroes, files, catchy, bundles, files. Then it doesn't matter which one you do first. First, just I guess cards. Then hold it, delete, and let me mind you this you won't lose your progress. And pretty much I'm just gonna show that you won't. Once I load back into the game, I'll still keep my progress. Even though I might seem a little sus because I'm editing this video, because I don't know, I can. Because I'm doing this on PC, then I'm doing it on my phone, so like, yeah. So I can put these videos together. So delete. Make sure move to recycle bin is not clicked. Just push OK. So permanently delete it. Well, not really. Then go back. Go to deck recipes. Then delete the recipe dex 30. Hold it. Delete in the middle. Make sure move to recycle bin is not clicked once again. OK. Now reopen PvZ Heroes. And then again, like Android phones, when you do this on your phone, Android, it should crash the first time, but the second time, it should load fine. Yep. Reopen it. And I think it will ask you for a 9 megabyte update, which normally happens when you do this, but it's okay. You know, just do you see, a 9 megabyte download. Just push continue, let it download. Alright, so once your game is open, collection, and everything, the game should be back to normal. Now, should be back to normal. Just click a card. Yep, it still says the 1000 sparks now, you know, for all cards. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and you can play online again. Which, like I said, it's pretty obvious that your game will crash because the cards have old stats. But yeah, I think that's pretty much does it. Like I say, you still keep your cards, still keep your progress, so no worries. So if you're an iPhone and really want to do this, and you have a PC that can download Bluestacks, you can do this. Connect your account, do this, then save it, then go back to your iPhone or iPad or whatever, and then open it, and then you're good. You straight chilling. Yeah, so anyways, I think that does it for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the huge support. I don't know why it's my most popular video when I did this the first time, but whatever. It's kind of funny how a couple days after I did that, EA, they updated this game, and then that's why they renamed the files. But then again, that wasn't such a huge deal because I just found out a way to counter that. It's kind of sus that they did that, you know. But anyways, I hope that does it. enjoy your cards. Hopefully, you'll be more invested in this game. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I come back to this game every now and then, but before then, I didn't play this game in like what 2 months. But yeah. So yet again, thanks again for watching and peace.